Hey guys, what's up? This is TFE Gaming and today we'll be checking out some of the skill moves that nobody uses but are really effective in game. These are those skill moves that I generally tend to use and I really like them in the higher divisions of play, and currently I'm in Division 1 in 2 of my separate accounts, so I definitely know what works inside this game. These skill moves that you are seeing in this video are definitely not used by any casual player, but if you try and learn them, they're not that difficult and can change the way you play the game. The first one I'm gonna mention here is the heal to heal. This skill move was very famous back in the FIFA 12 and FIFA 11 days to take out the goalkeeper, but then it lost its charm. But still, I have the habit to use this skill move because it gives me a speed boost and it's extremely unexpected and very good to do between two skill moves. So when you do this, it's very easy to slip away between defenders. So to do the heal to heal, flick the right stick forward and then flick it backwards towards the player, and your player should do the heal to heal and you can get away from players quite easily. The next skill move we'll be talking about is another heal to heal, that's the lateral heal to heal. This one is used to turn in the 90 degrees very quickly. Preferably you can do this skill move while you're standing still, but I really like to do this skill move completely unexpectedly wherever you are on the pitch. It's very good to do a lateral heel to heel and then take a finesse shot, because this skill move is generally very good in turning 90 degrees, and if you have ever played FIFA, you know how effective it is to turn that quick. This skill move is also very good to draw fouls wherever you are on the pitch. Since you turn so quick, it is very lucrative for people to just foul you since you're not expected to do such a move. So lateral heel to heel is something that I really recommend you. Doing this skill move is very easy. You hold the L1 button and then you flick your right stick top and then down of the player, that is left or right of the player. When you're facing left to right, you can do the lateral heel to heel. The next one is the double touch spin. Definitely you would have seen this skill move being performed by a lot of skillers in the community. Definitely this skill move is not for the people who play this game casually, but look at the controls, it's extremely easy. What this skill move does is that you can turn around on a 45-degree angle, so you can expect it's extremely difficult to defend against. To do this skill move, all you have to do is flick your right stick towards the downside and then flick your left stick, or hold your left stick rather, towards the 45-degree angle of your player, and then the player will just turn around. Then the next skill move we'll talk about is the ball hop. It's also called the blanco hop, and it is one of the most fun skill moves to do in the game. The effectiveness of this skill move is unmatched since you can just create something out of nothing. What this skill move does is that you can turn a normal attack into a half volley, or you can completely surprise your opponent with a flick up. And it's so fast and it's so effective that you can always use this thing to take a shot at goal. That's extremely powerful, and you wouldn't have done that because you don't have the space eventually. But if you do this skill move, you dodge a player and then you take a shot at goal, which is completely unexpected. And I've scored some bangers using this skill move all these years, and I've always done it and I love it. This skill move is so much fun, guys. Try and do this skill move, L1 and then click the RS button, and you should see the blanco hop. The next skill move in the list is called the 3-touch roulette. This was a skill move that was introduced in FIFA 18 and is very effective when you have to turn around without losing the ball. So if you're shielding the ball against a player, I would recommend when you receive the pass with the 3-touch roulette, you can just turn around, and so many things happen when you do this that the defender that's chasing you or shielding you generally confuses and completely loses track of you on how you're gonna turn and where you're gonna go, because this touch roulette has 3 touches as it says. So it's definitely very difficult to keep track of what's gonna happen and where you're gonna turn with this, and you can trip people with it very easily. To do this skill move, you need to hold the LT L2, that's the shield the ball button, which is very complementary in the action of the skill move, and then flick your right stick in this motion and you can turn around instantly. The next one is the drag back, a very famous skill move. Almost everyone uses this. The whole point of this skill move is to step back or change direction. So the drag backs make your attack so unpredictable that it's extremely hard to track the lanes where you're gonna pass to. This skill move is generally used to get the CDMs off the passing lanes. So for example, if you're facing a player and you have to pass somewhere else, the CDM is always going to track in between your players, so you can always perform drag back and then drag back again to change direction and let them guess where you're going to pass to, and you can find new spaces and new gaps in the defense of the attack. So to perform the drag back, hold the L1 R1 and then flick your left stick back and then towards the right or the left to change direction anywhere. Okay, so the next skill move in the list is the 1 foot spin. This is a very funky skill move and it looks very good on camera, but it does have its own effectiveness. The 1 foot spin is basically a Magiri spin, but it's way smaller and mostly 4-star players can do it. So if you're expecting that your player is gonna get tracked when you do the Berba spin or the Magiri spin, you can mix and match with the 1 foot spin sometimes, and it adds a layer of shield the ball to it, because whenever you turn with a 1 foot spin, they have the back around the defender, so in case you get tackled, at least you have one backup plan to step away and then take a shot, maybe for a finesse shot or something. 1 foot spin helps you to even go away from the central position and add some dynamic width to your attacks. To do the 1 foot spin, you have to flick your right stick in this motion and you can see the 1 foot spin happening in either direction of your player. Have you ever seen anybody explain this skill move? That's the V-drag move. It is very effective if you know how to do it. At first, when you don't know how to do it, it is quite difficult, but once you get the hang of all the angles, this is very effective. Look at this, I face top and then I do the V-drag move towards the right side. It's so hard to catch this skill move because it's way faster than the Magiri spin. To do this skill move, you have to hold the R2 button and then do a fake shot with the diagonal left stick. The next skill move in the list is the El Tornado. This is the skill move that was shown in the FIFA 18 trailers all the time, and EA used this skill move to sell the game, but definitely it had its moments. In FIFA 19 it was quite OP, and then it got nerfed in FIFA 20, but now I feel like it's back again. In my testing, when I do an El Tornado cross, it does end up in the back post and it's quite OP. So when you're running down the wing, you have to do an El Tornado and cross the ball in, and the ball will end up in the back post and you can head the ball in extremely easily. To do the El Tornado, hold your player chain LB L1 button and then flick your right stick forward and towards the right side and you should see the El Tornado. The next one is the OG skill move called the Berba spin, only performed by players that are under 5-star, that is 4-star players. So 4-star players and below can do this. To do this, you have to perform a Magiri spin with your player and you should see a Berba spin. A very good skill move to take a finesse shot, which is extremely OP this year. So if you want to turn down from the wing, you have to do the Berba spin and you can get a lot of space in front of you, and you can also shield the defender away. It is also very good to cross the ball in as well. To perform the Berba spin, as I said, you have to perform the Magiri spin with a 4-star or below and you should see the Berba spin. And that's the end of the video. These were all the skill moves that I think nobody uses online, but they definitely deserve a shot, and you can always try and learn new skill moves to add to your arsenal and change your playstyle. Until then, like, subscribe and peace.